Hi, everybody. Well, this season in Bundesliga, things are breaking out all open with the Millenials. I want to tell you about 5 of the U.S. Millenials, and they are just, wow, I'm just so proud of them. Let's talk about Haji Wright. Haji Wright is formerly with the New York Cosmos. He is moved over to the Schalke 04. Schalke 04, you remember, is Jermaine Jones's home team. Jermaine Jones is on the U.S.A. and probably was arguably the best player at the 2014 World Cup. You'll remember that. He was wonderful, wonderful. So they have a wonderful school, and Haji Wright is a striker there. How did Haji get to Schalke? Why did he go over to Schalke? And Weston McKennie too. Both of them are there. Well, it all came down to this. 2015, Jürgen Klinsmann made a public announcement to MLS and said, listen, I do not have the material to make a championship team out of what you have given me. You're going to have to do better on the teaching and the academies. Well, I wish to tell you, they were highly insulted. We put billions in there, they said. Okay? 2 years later, it's totally reversed. The MLS is saying, we're going over to Europe to get all the European players because they are so exciting and so good and so wonderful. Can you believe this? Now, the only people I worry about are the present MLSers who've been in MLS a few years, because I think it would be very hard for them to get employed over in Europe. But the good thing is that Haji Wright and Weston McKennie left and came. What made them leave? Because most of them will tell you they had been told that Europe does not want us, or does not want an American. Well, that was true, maybe because the fact is that there wasn't anything, there was no basis for soccer in the United States. Why get an American who in the rest of the United States doesn't play it? Well, the 2014 World Cup changed their whole impression of the U.S.A. I don't know if you remember that picture of the stadium in Chicago that was filled with 50 or 60,000 people just watching the TV, the games. And they were yelling and screaming at everybody. Down here in New York, people were in every single pub yelling and screaming too. It was wonderful. And so that changed everything. Schalke 04 and all the other Bundesliga teams have been looking since hard for really talented Americans. Now, they don't want just an American. They want the best, because Bundesliga is the best. And Bundesliga has the most that they can give to these guys in terms of training. So all of a sudden, they have open arms. So it's on both sides, things have reversed completely. And this is how Haji Wright and Weston McKennie got to Schalke. Schalke was out looking for them. And these guys are in the under-19s. They played with Christian Pulisic. Yes, so they're all friends. Christian Pulisic is 30 miles up the road. And they're all friends. And can you believe the World Championship team is going to be filled with guys who have known each other for years? And so it's just going to be amazing, because being familiar with each other has a tremendous lift to the players. It's so much easier to play with your friends, the people you've known so long. Okay, so we have Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie lived in Texas and went to Germany with his family from the years of when he was not 6 years old to 9 years old. So he speaks German fluently. The director of the school, and this is a very historic school, by the way, and very well thought of, he said that that's so important because for communication, people need to be able to speak to each other. You also remember that Christian, when he got here, took a 1.5 year course in public school in Germany for this. And the Germans say the thing they remember most about Christian is what the high level of German he speaks. If Michael Bradley is very important in the back, not forward, of the midfield. And I didn't see much of Michael Bradley, so I could never tell you what he was doing. But I can tell you that in Christian Pulisic's Dortmund, number 33, a guy named Julian Weigl, is also the number 6, and he runs the entire midfield. He distributes the ball, he decides who gets it, who doesn't get it, he paces, he's doing everything to be the center of the whole thing. He is considered one of the best in Europe. This is Weigl, and he's only 21. So if you want to see what a number 6 does, just watch Dortmund play.
Yes.
All right, and it's going to be so exciting for, you said it, Weston McKennie. I mean, this is incredible. They're looking forward and they're looking at something really good, because it's obvious to me that Schalke 04 thinks both of them are very, very good. And but they have a third there too. Now the third one is called Nick Taitague, Taitague. He's also a striker, and he's wonderful. He's great. Who would have known that we've got such really good players if it weren't for the Bundesliga to pull them out for us? I think that's just wonderful, because that's what we need for the World Cup. The World Cup is coming in 2026. How do we know? Because we've been given good assurances from FIFA that the U.S.A., Canada, and Mexico will have the 2026 World Cup. And that will be just 8 years from the one that's coming up in June. Now, what does that mean? That means these guys will be 26, 27, 28. I mean, this is fantastic. So we are heading and looking at targeting 2026. Bruce Arena said, well, 2026 is, okay, that's when we can start talking about World Cup championship. I say we better start getting it right then. Okay, well, anyway, Nick Taitague is a fantastic striker as well, and he will be coming up for consideration for the first team next year. Now we've got the fourth one now, McKenzie Gaines. McKenzie Gaines is at Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg, what you have to remember about Wolfsburg is that Wolfsburg is VW's town. VW owns that town practically, and they contribute huge amounts of money to Wolfsburg FC football club. So McKenzie Gaines was doing wonderfully on the under-19. Along comes Darmstadt, another team in Germany, and asked him to join their first team. They were in Bundesliga and fell out, and they want to get back in and are looking for smart, very capable players. And Gaines filled the bill. So there you go. Is that something or is it not? Now, what we've also got is a fellow named Josh Sargent. He has a red shock of hair. When he runs, he is something else. He is so good that I consider him the striker's Christian Pulisic. That's how good he is. This year, he did 2 big, huge tournaments and made huge gains. One was the Under-20 World Cup. He is under 17. Under-20s are huge. They are like, last time Neymar was in the Under-20s. So you realize these are the people who've been playing for 2-3 years. And they are in top teams all over Europe. So it's very exciting that he did so well. He did 4 goals. I mean, that's incredible. I think he was contending for the most goals. After that, he went down to the under-17s. We're talking, a week or so after that. He goes to the under-17s and helps them qualify for the under-17 World Cup. And for that, he got 5 goals and 2 assists. These are really superior people. And I just really, really hope that you go look at Josh Sargent's play in the CONCACAF tournament, which was the under-17s qualifying. All right, so CONCACAF tournament in YouTube, Josh Sargent, red hair like him, so you'll be able to recognize him. Thank you so much. Mary Stock signing off.